Saggy. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry I missed you last week because I was traveling for a holiday. Um, but I did bring my equipment with me, but some of it got lost from traveling. So it was a little hard for me to put out your videos. So I just didn't even bother. Plus, I just felt like it was a sign. Ended up in this place where, although it was rainy and stormy, my sister who had booked a hotel for me, she booked this place and it was like all these crystals. And my sister is not a spiritual person by no means. I walked in, I saw all these massive crystals, like, oh my God, they must have been like 30 feet tall, like amethyst and citrine and obsidian, huge crystals and smoke quartz crystals. Like the counter of this place was rose quartz crystal. I was like in like crystal mecca. I put some pictures up on my Instagram, Elpis Enlightenment, if you want to check those out. But still, it was like it was a sign. It was like it was meant for me to heal and come back to you guys a little bit more fresh. All right, with that said, what's going on second week of June for Saggies, please? And I wasn't even sure I was going to do this reading right now. I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot. I just skipped my mind. And then I was just like, I pulled a card from the middle of the deck. I'm like, Spirit, who should I read for next? And the Temperance card came out. I was like, oh my God, Sag. And I see why. The Fool and the Three of Swords. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Sag, why do I feel like you're trying to manifest something in your lives, like a relationship or a love situation, but I don't know if you're capable of doing that right now in the sense that you really are in some sort of pain. Three of Swords and the Fool. It's like not running away per se, but it is you taking a risk and a leap of faith onto yourself. Okay? Now, I don't know if you're taking a risk for someone else or just for yourself. We'll see when we clarify, but at the end of the day, Three of Swords is some serious, profound pain. You could have been in a third party situation and the person just chose the other person. And you're like, fuck this. I'm going to take a risk onto myself and get out of this situation. If it's not third party, it's just like, I don't know, looking at this card, it just makes me feel there's a third energy involved. So I'm going to keep it there. What's coming in towards Sag, please? There's something that has like semi fallen apart. You had a big fight, you had a big collapse, you had a tower moment. But it's a challenge, and this is what's challenging you right now, Sag, okay? It could have been a marriage or a commitment for you. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. This is you, or you're also dealing with another fire sign, female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But 9 times out of 10, this is you, okay? And the Sun, which is, I see Scorpio here, I see Aries, and I see Leo. Um, Look, it looks like you're very happy here in a commitment or a marriage, but there is something that's challenging that, okay, with the tower. Something that did happen in the past, like a big fight or a collapse. It's like, it's on, it's like on the hinge. How can I say this? It's like you're on the edge, and it's like pulling yourself off the ledge every single time. I mean, it looks like you're happy here with this marriage, but there's this tower moment, whatever this was. It's affecting you and it's challenging you. We'll see when I clarify this in a little bit. Seven of Wands, though, at the bottom of the deck, needing, I think this is what it is. I think you feel like you need to defend yourself all the time. Okay, let's see what else is coming in. Or you keep resisting from saying something. What doesn't Sagittarius see coming? Yeah, if you're resisting from saying something, Sagittarius, that voice in your head is only going to get louder. Louder and louder and louder until you blow up, right? Or you're going to do this. You're either going to blow up or you're going to end up being like the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is being in mental jail, feeling like you're stuck, that you can't get out of something, that you have no options or no choices. That's absolutely not true. You just haven't thought it up yet. You eventually can get yourself out of here. Look at this, Seven of Swords and Eight of Swords. These two together is not a pretty sight. Okay, this is like ghosting. This is like running away because you're so stuck in your head or you're so stuck with a problem that you don't know what else to do. but ghost and run. This could also talk about cheating for some of you. This could be talking about the shit you do in the shadows. You fucking know. All right? But let me tell you something. Let me bring this very close and clear for you. Do you see this Eight of Swords? You are in the middle of these swords. Okay? And your spirit guides and your angels are right here. This person staring at you, holding their hands and like, for the love of God, what is Chris doing over there? Chris is collecting all these demons in his head. That's what he's doing. And Spirit's like, let's see how Chris figures this out. Or Christina. Christina decides to run away. No! You will not do this, guys, but this is what you're thinking because you don't know how else to deal or handle this whole entire situation. You're trying to manifest something better for yourselves. I get that. But let's see what's going on. What's the advice? Let's see what your advice is. Three of Cups. It's talking about reuniting, maybe reconciliation or celebrating something. Three of Cups. Going out, having drinks with this person or a situation, putting yourself out there, reconciliation, reuniting. Let's see. Yeah, opening up here with somebody and telling them how you feel. Um, Let me have one more for advice. Which way are you leaning, Spirit? The Hangman. Ah, I understand now. Why do you keep getting the same cards over and over again at the bottom of the deck? Magician. I'm going to take this out. I'm so curious to see if it pops back up there. Your advice over here with the Three of Cups and the Hangman, you need to hang back. You need to see something from a different perspective. So maybe it's talking about reconciliation or going out here for drinks with somebody so you can see it from their perspective, and also just waiting things out a little bit, like chill, just hang, wait, because things might change. What's the outcome, please, for the week? King of Pentacles. So this is somebody that you're in a situation with their stability. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It does not have to be. I have Pisces here too. Leo, Scorpio, Aries. They're all here. But this represents somebody that you have stability with. Okay? Others of you, it's that Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. They got their shit together. They're in the upright position. They're financially secure. They're, mentally aware. They got it going on over there. But somebody's walking back. And when they walk back, this causes confusion for you. So either you're walking back to this stable person, but it's causing mass confusion. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. This is also the card of delusion. Deluded if thinking something might change or not. But look how we're starting. I know nobody wants to feel this Three of Swords. Nobody wants to feel this. But you're perpetuating it if you don't change your dynamic. Because I'm not seeing pleasant cards here. I see them here. I do, because it looks like commitment and happiness. But then what is this? This like running away or cheating kind of thing. And then this person comes back to you or somebody comes back, but this is causing confusion and delusion for you. It's a fucking lover. Jesus Christ. I knew what I was saying was correct. It's a lover. Lover's not a husband or a wife. It's not a boyfriend or a girlfriend. This is. That's a husband or a wife. That's a boyfriend and a girlfriend. The Moon. Nine of Pentacles. You're still going to be single. Not knowing where your future's going to be. You like living like that, Sag? Not knowing where your future's going to be? With your singlehood or your status? I'm not saying stay in a situation that sucks. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying from what I'm looking at, I'm not a fan of the Seven of Swords. Because it's putting you in this place of the Eight of Swords. And those demons that you're bringing in your mind and in your head will only multiply for you in problems. And that is my biggest fear for you. Um, because this person is bringing back some sort of confusion for you. And they're messing you up in a way where you were progressing. Let me see what's going on here. The Fool and the Three of Swords. I'm going to say it like I see it, guys. You know me as a reader. I'm very direct, and I don't sugarcoat things. And if this is your story, this is your story. If it's not, don't make it be. It's not. Four Swords in reverse and the Devil. Yeah, you're not. You're having this profound pain, but you're not healing like at all. You keep repeating the pattern. You keep going in a vicious cycle. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but seeing the devil is something toxic, and it's you're not healing from it. Whatever this vicious cycle is. Somebody keeps asking you out for a passionate new beginning. This makes you very, very happy. It's your wish fulfillment. Somebody doesn't want you not in their lives. They keep reminiscing over the past. They know you're their abundance. You both make each other happy, but then it always ends in some sort of fucking disaster. And then it makes you want to take a leap of faith and a risk onto your own, which is what you're doing over here. And then you end up communicating with each other. And then you're there again, making a judgment call, and then the opportunity comes again, but then the fresh new start in love doesn't begin. Am I crazy? But I kind of see this, for me, I'm seeing a vicious cycle here that you need to break out of. Let's see what the Tower is, the Queen of Wands and the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Because you do have family that loves you. You do have a support system. You do have something happy in your world. But you're constantly reflecting over some fight or argument or breakup or someone that you had ended things with. Whether it's a business partner or a love partner. Lovers is a partnership, but it's a choice. And I know this person's the lover. Yeah, and then you go into hermit mode. You get back, you have a reconciliation, and then you go into hermit mode and you go on the DL, you don't say anything, and then you're back to the breadcrumbs. Now, what's the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords? No one's going to like me after this video. I get that. But if you can deal with what I'm telling you, it might help you. And that's why I'm here, to help you. Think of me as your big sister. Whether you have one or not, I am it. Or your little sister, depending on how old you are. The World. Starting a new chapter. You're starting a new chapter, but you're starting a new chapter. But you feel stuck. And you feel like you're doing something, again, in the shadows, or you're sneaking away from someone. Because you're about to initiate a fresh new start in love. But this is coming down the pike. It's not on the table. What's on the table is you starting this new chapter. That's why Spirit's like, hang back for a hot second, maybe before you reconciliate with this person, or you need to figure something out here. Most importantly, the Hangman is there. Let me see, clarify these two. Excuse me. I'm smiling because in my culture, they say when you sneeze once, you're telling the truth. Folklore. Yeah. I also have this person here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't really have to be. It's the influence of that element. Somebody very fair, somebody very balanced, somebody very smart, intelligent. They do decide things, what's best for all parties involved. However, they're not exactly like telling you the I love yous off the bat. The High Priestess, which is another Pisces energy here, this is somebody you're not speaking with. So you might need to hang back for just a hot second from somebody that you're not on talking terms with. If you're meant to reconciliate with them, you just need to wait and see something here before you go and you do this. All right, because you do have this mitigating factor over here. You're dealing with two people. You're dealing with two situations. Let me have one more for advice, please. You literally are in this position right now, Sagittarius, to manifest exactly what it is that you want. But you need to stop stressing over something, tossing and turning and having anxiety. You need to literally focus on the thing that it is that you want and get it because you have the power to do so. But you're over here having sleepless nights, stressing out, over analyzing something for sure because you're over here also with the Eight of Swords. You can manifest that thing that it is that you want. You can take a risk. Let me see what this outcome is talking about because someone's coming back to you and it's going to cause you some confusion. Somebody that you always had potential with, but it hit a brick wall. Like it had gone as far as it can go, but then you needed to decide where it was going thereafter. That's this person. There's also something here in regards to work, by the way. If this is work related, this could be talking about some sort of mentorship or somebody that was teaching you something. You need to go back to that person and learn more. All right? That's why it was saying, Hangman, you need to see it from this person's perspective, seeing something differently. So hang back. It's going to make you very, very happy. In regards to love, this is somebody that makes you happy. And they're coming back and it's causing confusion for you. But that's why Spirit's like, you might need to wait this whole entire situation out. Because if you're dealing with multiple energies, you're going to need to give it a minute so you could think about your future and see which way to go because you're at that crossroads right now. I know you're thinking about the time and energy you had invested in this person, but you had invested a lot of peanuts, all right? And then this person was always honest with you, this Ace of Swords. It could have been this earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, and they were always coming to you slowly. But this person was always looking for their Queen of Pentacles, somebody financially stable, somebody who had it all together, da, 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 da. But then they left to be single, and then this is what caused you the Three of Swords, the pain. And you focused on work, and then here you are with somebody else teaming up, becoming a pair, because there is someone else who loves you, and they're coming in to vindicate you and validate you. But then there you are at a crossroads, and you're sitting here stalking, emotionally closed off as the third party, and you don't want to be that. If not third party, you in your energy. All right, so not a big fan of reading the bottom of the deck because it's down the pike, but I did give you a little bit of a taste because there are no extended readings for you, only for Aries and Taurus right now. As soon as your cohort grows over 1,500, I will start doing the extended readings, and it goes into your person, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the actions that they will take. Sagittarius, please. This is 100%. Just looked down and I was like, number one, release your ex at the bottom of the deck. That's why you're going to be put in a crossroads. Deception is here. Somebody is wearing a false mask. Ironically, my Instagram story today talks about masks. If you can go ahead and look at that, take a look at it. Elpis Enlightenment Instagram. I'm literally talking about masks, how important they are. You can't make yourself be small so someone else feels good or validated. No. You don't change your values to fit in. No. And when you take off the mask, the self-deception, whether it's you or the other person, you're no longer leading this life of stress and anxiety. You're leading an authentic life, guys. All right? Pay attention to the red flags. I mean, there's a common thread here. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in the relationship. The signs are cautioning you. I mean, I kept saying that I'm not a fan of the Seven of Swords. This is a ghosting, a running away, a cheaty-peaty kind of thing. And then the other card that came out was chemistry. There's somebody else. There's somebody else that you do have chemistry with. It can also refer to this person. See, if we did extended readings, we clarify these with Tarot in the extended. You could have chemistry, but that's as far as it could be as well. Now, let's see what Kipper has to say, and that will be your reading for the week. Oh my god, I have chills. You're really gonna hate me, really? But when the cards come out like this, it's definitely confirming to me what you guys are dealing with. You got false person. All right, somebody here is definitely wearing a mask. Somebody is definitely here bullshitting you. All right, and it's causing you some confusion. And if that's your ex, they gotta go, like a way. Or somebody that's very negative in your life, whether it was a business partner or otherwise, or somebody that was just causing issues for you. You know this intuitively. Come on. I mean, this is also why you got this in your advice position, the high priestess, using your intuition. Hang back. What's your gut telling you? All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. Please leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you next week.